Good afternoon and welcome again to endovascular.tv. We are here now to finish our interview session with the chairman of this Congress, Professor Riambau. He was involved in this media since the beginning, and I would like to have to close this round of interviews his opinion and current topics we've been discussing throughout the Congress. So welcome and thanks for being here with us to pass this time with us.
My pleasure.
I would like to see your opinion on the future for endovascular therapy. What's your point of view?
My personal point of view about the endovascular therapeutics is quite the same I have right now. I think the present and the future is mostly endovascular, but not all will be endovascular. So don't forget about some kind of open surgery. And I have a lot of concern about our new trainees because probably they have less and less opportunities to learn about open surgery. That could be a concern in the next future for the new young vascular surgeons.
Yeah, so when we're talking about concerns, it's quite important to have your opinion on current situation and current challenges for not only for the endovascular, also for the vascular community. So what do you think? We are facing now a difficult situation in terms of economics and everything. What's your opinion on that?
Yeah, for sure. All the new technology represents some kind of cost, an increment of cost. But we need, as a scientific community, as a physicians, we need to be involved in some kind of cost-effective analysis in order to give to our health authorities all the information regarding even from health economics, because otherwise the authorities, they give us the recommendations that probably are not so positive. So my recommendation is to continue working in the vascular fields, but also don't forget about the cost and make good arguments about cost effectiveness for the next future.
Yeah. Of course.
Yeah.
Well, you are the main organizer for City Congress, so you are involved in many congresses all around the world. You have huge experience in that. I would like to have your opinion on this particular topic, Congress events. How can we evolve to the future? Should they change? Do we need a different approach? How do you think?
Yeah, for sure. There are so many congresses right now, and even the current economical and financial restrictions affect these kind of events, and the next future could be in the same way. And I am sure that as another kind of fields, quality is one of the most important feature in order to maintain these kind of events. Always thinking about our supporters. The supporters are the industry. So we need to be careful in order to don't squeeze too much our sources of the economics. And also we need to think about the quality and very well accredited symposium or events in order to maintain in the future these kind of events.
So in this line of thinking, talking about the industry, Dr. Frank Beeth and other colleagues are also concerned about an increasing gap between physicians and industry, and that in terms of the evolution of the regulatory for the governments and everything. Do you think that this situation is a problem today, will be a problem in the near future?
More and more Ministry of Health and other kind of authorities are more involved in controlling these kind of events. But for sure we need these kind of events in order to accomplish our continuous medical education. It's much more dynamic and is much more actual than any kind of book, any kind of journal. These kind of events are face-to-face, and it's very interesting to interact with pioneers, with leaderships, with other colleagues. We are developing new technologies that would be beneficial for our patients. So in some way, we need to maintain this kind of philosophy, probably with different formulas, but for sure we need to be aware about the quality. Quality is the key word for this particular
So we
issue.
should concentrate on that. We should concentrate on performing good quality
Yeah,
meetings and try to separate things and take apart
I
that
try,
one don't fit.
as you can see here in the city, is a good example for that. I try to separate all the commercial issues from the scientific content. That is not incompatible, but we don't need to mix in order to avoid any kind of bias. So there are some kind of big meetings that became more and more commercial. They are losing quality right now.
Okay.
So they are in danger. You know?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So it's in a completely separate way, but also attached to this, this is the role for media like ours. You've been involved in this media since the beginning. You were one of the people that created this media. Do you think that we need tools like this to evolve, to be communicating with within the vascular community?
Absolutely. It's a little bit late, but it never is too late. So I was dreaming about this kind of media communication for many years ago until I find my friend Miguel Angel Serrano, and we put together our effort, and then we build our dream, and right now it's a reality with endovascular.s and endovascular.tv. For sure, the media, the new technology in communication should be used in communication between or among different kind of colleagues, communication with patients, communication with industry, and also we should be involved more and more in the congresses and venues and like this, for instance. Yeah.
Okay. Finally, I'd like to make you a question that it isn't polite at all, because you shouldn't be answering a question about your own Congress. But I'd like to have your own evaluation for this Congress. Did it met with your expectations? Exceeded? What do you think about your own Congress? It's not polite,
yeah,
I know,
it's-
but I'd like to have your
No, I
opinion.
can answer you. You know, it's a lot of work behind that. It's a lot, tremendous effort. By fortune, I have a very nice collaborators. In order to say some names, Susan Russell is my right hand for this organization, and also is for me is a special opportunity to bring all the leaderships, all the best leaderships around the world, and putting together in a city congress and to share with all my colleagues here in Spain, as well as from other countries, even giving the opportunity to be translated in Spanish language using this kind of technology, old technology, but is also very useful, like the simultaneous translation. So the outcome is this year it was a very special, bad year in order to build this kind of congresses or events due to the fact it's a very difficult financial situation right now for all the companies that are present here. But curiously, we got better inscription rate, and also we got much more support than previous years. So if the question again is to maintain the quality.
Yeah,
and I think the program takes a lot of time, put all together is a lot of effort, but at the end, the well-done work has some kind of fruits.
Okay, thank you very much, Dr. Riambau. Thank you for being here with us today and to share these ideas in a real good way to communicate your thoughts. So thank you for all, and
thank you, Nilo, because you are part of the city even.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you, both of us.
Yeah.
And thank you all for the attendance. We'll continue on the web and endovascular.tv.